Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming from. Once more time, thank you for coming out to Dan's Trades and checking it out. As always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your due diligence and read the disclaimers and trade at your own risk. All right, today is December 13th, Friday the 13th. And I'm just going to do a quick trade review on what I did this morning after the 9:30 open. I kind of got it zoomed in there, but I'll just show you a big screen. 8:30 open was nothing burger, not a whole lot going on there. Tiny little imbalance. Maybe came up and tapped into it here. What's the high there? 834. 834, relative equal highs. So it didn't tap into this imbalance. But I wasn't watching price then. Waited till after the open. Waited till after the manipulation. And was just looking for some very short scalps today, being it is Friday the 13th. And it's Christmas time, Christmas season, all that good stuff. So first presentation fair value gap right here at 936. You can see there's no inefficiencies here. So there's the first one presented, which was part of my setup for today. So waited for the high to form, waited for a change of state of delivery, which happened right here on this 1 minute chart at 9:49, right before the macro. Macro opens here at 9:50. And we had a fair value gap form here. Once it was closed below, I treated it as an inversion fair value gap. Trace came back up to it. Price came back up to it, I should say. Executed a sell order right there. 1 minute time frame. Came above a little bit. Didn't tap into these guys, and then started running down lower. Was anticipating this to be the next inversion fair value gap. When price traded here, I was looking for it to continue lower, and then this would have been another inversion fair value gap like it did here. But since it stopped right here at the 10 o'clock hour, we see there's a new hour right here. It's 10:01, so this is 10 o'clock. So this is the first part, the first 10 minutes of the macro, and there's 10 minutes here from the second half to 10:10, which is exactly where it delivered there. Since it closed, I was expecting it could have retraced higher, forming a wick on the 10 o'clock, so I just closed out the trade right there. I was fine with that. It's only 10 points, still 10 points. But when we did close back below, I did re-enter a short. Horrible fill. But that's fine. It is what it is. I never came back to retrace. So I would have just missed it. So I just took a short there, targeting the first presentation fair value gap, which is exactly why it triggered right there. And it was just one contract now instead of two. So two quick short scalps. And then notice, look, what it did right after it hit that first presentation is it retraced all the way back up to the tick on that initial one. So reclaimed inversion fair value gap, basically at that point. And then ran lower again and continued and continued and continued. Once it finally closed, I could have, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm up 17% on the week. So I was done after that, except for one tiny scalp I took later in the afternoon. I'll show you, just because I saw it and I took it, and it is what it is. This would have been a nice entry after we closed below first presentation and then retracing back up, although it's 10:28 now, so 10:30 this happened. That could have been a nice short entry targeting in between 21,797 and 21,741. This is the TGIF zone. So had I been wanting to take more trades, this would have been a nice entry, and then closed it anywhere in here for a TGIF. And it did go much, I shouldn't say much, it did go lower, traded down into that big end dog from this morning, consolidated in there. Then I was on a 15-second chart earlier, so let me drop down into that and show you this tiny little scalp that I did. Literally a super tiny scalp. Alright, I got it dialed back in. 15-second chart now. So we can see I took one trade here and scalped it off right here. So another almost 10 points reading price and taking advantage of it. So that was my third tiny scalp, and then no more for the day after that. Kind of like that entry and that exit. When you know, you know. That's right in the middle of lunch too, so good times. And then after lunch, another macro rolled in. Nice market maker sell model. Buy on one side, sell on the other. Consolidation, manipulation, distribution. And then the PM session. Let's see what price is now out of curiosity. Price is up here, just crossed over previous day's high again, so they're doing their Friday thing. That's why I don't like Fridays as much. I definitely don't trade the PM on Fridays except for when I see something. When I was in sync, I was locked in, so I saw this happen. That's the only reason I took this super ultra sharp, ultra short scalp right in the middle of it. Done for the week. I'll take that. So we'll jump back to, what does the 15 look like? Just out of curiosity. As premium and discount of that opening range. We're right at that swing point, so that could be interesting to watch there. Inefficiency right here. Close of the markets right there. So done for the week. Hope you had a good week. Hope you have a good weekend coming up. I'm gonna go check out some Christmas lights in my neck of the woods. Enjoy some downtime, get away from the charts a little bit, and celebrate my, what was it officially? Out of curiosity, it was up 17.45% on the week, so building a small little account and having some fun, reading price. All right, with that, we'll call it a week and catch you guys next week. Again, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you soon. Remember, tomorrow's promised for none of us. Live for today. Take care.